Welcome to the Lion's Den Podcast Network, powered by Stark Roofing. With over 45 years of experience in the roofing and exteriors industry, Stark Roofing is a local, family-owned and operated company that provides excellent customer service and workmanship. Let's Start Roofing. Bring your home back to life. You can give them a call at 636-671-0045 and tell them Spanky sent you. Stark Roofing, proud title sponsor of the Lion's Den Podcast Network and this amazing podcast presentation.
When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
It's coming from the deep, dark recesses of the mind of Mel Brooks. I love him. Young Frankenstein.
Life, you hear me? Give my creation life!
Sky means business.
Starring Gene Wilder as Dr. Frankenstein.
That's Frankenstein.
Peter Boyle as the monster. Marty Feldman as Igor.
My grandfather used to work for your grandfather.
I'm sure we'll get along splendidly. Oh!
Cloris Leachman as Frau Blucher. And Madeline Kahn as Elizabeth.
What are you going to do to me? I'm not afraid of you.
Kill the monster! See Mel Brooks' Young Frankenstein.
Yes, I think we could all use a good laugh.
But don't see it alone. Don't miss Young Frankenstein, personally directed by Mel Blazing Saddles Brooks, in black and white. No offense.
Welcome, everyone, to the Back to the Past podcast. On this episode, we are going way back, compared to some of our prior films, all the way to December the 15th, 1974, to talk about Young Frankenstein, or Young Frankenstein, whichever you prefer. My name is Kevin, and I am joined, as always, by
Justin
and
Igor. Oh, Brad.
This guy over here, I tell you. First, I would like to thank Stark Roofing and M&J Creations for being our title and studio sponsors, as well as Mr. Mike Jones of the Lion's Den Podcast Network, who is also on Soul on Fire, 2 cameo appearances as a prisoner convict, and the guy that is right by John O'Leary in the piano scene towards the end of the movie in Las Vegas.
So his IMDb is growing.
He does not have an IMDb still, because he is uncredited.
Oh,
right.
Dang.
I know, of all things. It's a shame.
We know.
Yes. We know, and he knows. We do have... He talks about it all on his Two Dumb Dads podcast, which is on the Lion's Den Podcast Network.
Go check it out.
Yeah, you can go check it out. As well as on the Love and Laughter show that he does with his lovely wife, Terri. It's great. We do have merchandise, t-shirts available via the link in our show notes, and you can also send us feedback via email to contact@backtothepastpod.com. Follow us on the socials by searching for Back to the Past Podcast. Always love feedback on our episodes, as well as episode topic suggestions. All right, Young Frankenstein.
Spooky
time.
yet comedy.
Yes.
So, as the kids would call it, spoopy.
Yeah. As mentioned, released December the 15th, 1974. That is even before my time.
That's a very odd release time for this movie.
For this theme of a movie, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Also, I love that it's like 74, but because they chose black and white, it feels much older.
It does. They did a great job.
Yeah.
Rated PG, with a runtime of 1 hour and 46 minutes, a budget of $2.8 million, which I believe we did the calculation. You came up with like 17 point something?
Like 17 and a half or so.
In 2025?
Mm-hmm.
If you move it a month to a January, then it becomes like 19 something.
Backwards. Yeah, back to beginning of the year.
To the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's still not a huge budget.
Right. Mm-mm. And apparently made $86.2 million worldwide. Which
did pretty good.
Not bad.
For what it is a bona fide hit.
Mm.
And it was very well received by both critics and audience. On Rotten Tomatoes, a 95% critic, 92% audience. Metacritic, 83 critic, and 8.1 audience. Probably the second highest film, Rotten Tomato-wise, we've done, next to Toy Story.
Which I don't think anything's going to top.
Nope.
It'd be really tough to top Toy Story.
Because Rotten Tomatoes on Toy Story is 100% critic, which just doesn't sound right. And 92% audience.
So the audience is tied.
Yeah.
Oh.
Critic just missed it by 5.
Yeah.
And Roger Ebert gave it 4 out of 4 stars. He thoroughly enjoyed it.
I could see it being something he would enjoy.
Yeah. Directed by Mel Brooks.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Who is 99 years old as of right now, I believe, and...
still working.
Yeah. Working on Spaceballs 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
And is like the last main person left from this film. That I can think of.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Yeah.
At least on screen, people.
Yeah, of all the main actors,
characters, for sure.
For sure.
Written by Gene Wilder and Mel Brooks, Wilder was nominated for Best Writing Screenplay adapted from other material Oscar in 1975 because it is based loosely on Mary Shelley's book.
And heavily uses elements from several Frankenstein movies.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah. Composer is John Morris.
Who did a great job.
The production re-recording is by Richard Portman. Normally we don't go in that in-depth with things, but he was nominated for the Best Sound Oscar in 1975. So I figured that was nice to throw in there.
Good for him.
And a special thanks credit to Ken Strickfaden for allowing the use of original Frankenstein movie 1931 lab equipment.
Yep, that was one of the claims of fame of this, is that this is the actual original Frankenstein gear.
43 years later.
Yep.
Same gear.
Yep. Apparently he still had it all and
made sure it was all working.
It was all working.
Yep.
What a great little... like, talk about the attention to detail, like, to get the actual original equipment that you're spoofing on.
Yes.
That's incredible.
Phenomenal. And since Ken was uncredited in the original Frankenstein, he got a special thanks credit on this, which is well deserved. It's...
Yep. Yeah, they weren't really good about crediting back then.
Yeah. No, it's just their main actors and maybe who directed it.
Maybe did costumes, who produced it.
Sound.
Music.
Sound. That's about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of the music back then was just like already like recorded stuff of like classical stuff.
No no horse handlers or
no janitors, no
wolf
accountants.
puppets.
Yeah.
Gene Wilder stars as Dr. Frederick Frankenstein.
Not Frederick.
Peter Boyle is the monster.
Most people would remember him from Everybody Loves Raymond.
Yep. Marty Feldman, who I think we all agree steals the movie.
Easily.
Is Igor.
It's Igor.
Well, they told me it was Igor. Well, they were wrong then, weren't they?
Mr. Igor. He was in Silent Movie from Mel Brooks as Marty Eggs.
He also died very young.
Yeah. Like, what, so many years after
I
this?
think like 8 years.
Yeah.
Early 80s.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's from London. I think from the east side of London. Or East End, West End. London, something like that. The lovely Madeline Kahn was Elizabeth. She is also in Blazing Saddles and High Anxiety.
Very amusing actress.
Very, yes. And a great voice.
Mm-hmm.
She could literally sing.
Yeah.
Cloris Leachman. Frau Blucher, I can't remember.
Nay.
Right.
Now, Blucher.
What
Isn't that German for something? Isn't that the reason the horses were like, ugh?
Oh, it was supposed to have been for glue.
Yeah.
But I think that was, they dispelled that.
Oh, okay.
So I forgot what I was reading about that. I don't even know if I put it in the notes or not.
When I think of her, I think of Mary Tyler Moore Show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was on that for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, very well-known actress.
Oh, yes.
She was also in High Anxiety.
Not Hang 'em High.
Yep.
That's on a different episode.
Yes. Terri Garr stars as Inga.
Which I always forget she's in Dumb and Dumber. As the mother? She's the one that's hitting on Jim Carrey there for a little bit.
Oh, okay. Forget about that. Then we have Kenneth Mars playing Inspector Kemp, who was also in The Producers as Franz Liebkind.
With his arm.
Wooden arm. Very well. He really did good in his role.
That's a great physical role.
Yes. Richard Hayden is Herr Falkstein. He was the voice of the caterpillar in the Disney classic Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, look at that.
Also played Max Detweiler in The Sound of Music, and this was his next to last role.
Whoa.
Danny Goldman, the medical student who asks a question in the opening scene, was also the voice of Brainy Smurf in 248 episodes of The Smurfs, as well as specials and even in the Robot Chicken episode. He was in the... I thought this was funny. He was in the 1975 comedy Linda Lovelace for President.
What a great title.
Yes.
Oh, great title. He kind of reminds... his, antagonistic attitude kind of reminds me of Herbert West in Reanimator. How he's, challenging the doctor
Professor,
teacher.
Yeah. Jeff Maxwell also played a medical student. He went on to play a character named Igor in 83 episodes of MASH.
Well, how about that?
I thought, well, that's a hell of a coincidence.
Can't even make that up.
Right. Liam Dunn is Mr. Hilltop. He's the old man getting kicked in the groin during the lecture scene, who was also in Blazing Saddles, and died 2 years after the film's release because he had emphysema at the time of filming, and after each take, he asked for a cigarette.
Yes.
Jesus!
When they were trying to give him, orange juice or something else like that, he's like, I don't want a cigarette.
Mr. Hilltop, raise your leg.
Give him an extra $1.
Give him an extra
Right. Then the surprise, which you kind of don't recognize at first, is Mr. Gene Hackman, who I think is uncredited as the blind man.
He requested it.
Yes.
I remember he said that he didn't want his name to be used in the marketing, but I can't remember his reasoning behind it. But it was basically he didn't want to be he was doing it as a favor.
Yes.
So he didn't want to be used as the marketing.
Right. And he also just wanted to kind of try his hand at comedy.
Yeah, he doesn't do a whole lot of that.
No, he's more of a serious actor. Then Mel Brooks was not only the director, he voiced the werewolf, he voiced the cat hit by the dart, and voiced Victor Frankenstein, and he's uncredited in his acting role. And I didn't realize that he was a voice on the Electric Company kids show from like the 70s.
Huh.
And over 780 episodes as blonde-haired cartoon man.
That's ludicrous.
That's what I thought. I'm like, what?
I had no idea.
Yeah, like I said, at the time we record this, he's alive in 99. So some of the other casting choices here, and again, did not find a lot of this. It seemed like it was a close-knit group that kind of did this. They'd all kind of, a lot of them had worked together on previous Mel Brooks films. But Terri Garr originally auditioned for the role of Elizabeth, and Madeline Kahn was the frontrunner for Inga. And Kahn decided she wanted the role of an Elizabeth instead, so Brooks called Garr in to see if she could come back the next day with a German accent for the part. And she said she based the accent on Cher's wig maker that she worked with on the Sonny and Cher Comedy Hour. Cindy Williams, best known as Shirley on Laverne and Shirley, briefly took over the role of Elizabeth from Kahn for a brief period due to Kahn's scheduling conflict, but the conflict apparently cleared up and Williams was let go and Kahn was back.
Wild.
Yeah, very interesting. So we'll move into kind of just talking about, I think, a little bit of our background of the film. I have now seen this film 2 times, I believe. And it's, I mean, I liked it the first time I seen it, which was just a few years ago. And then watching it again this time was just, it's just so good. It's, to me, it's smooth, it flows well.
I mean, and at this point, it's a classic.
Yes.
And just judging by, you know, what the reviewers were saying.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
It's universally loved.
When you look at, like, comedies spoofing horror movies, I put this right up there with Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein.
Easily.
Yes. Like, those two are, like, my top 2 favorite of this. I don't even call it genre, but kind of.
Subgenre.
Yeah. Because it is comedy first. I mean, it's a spoof. It's a satire. But it's done in such a way that it's so legit and genuine. The detail is just incredible. Also, I was lucky this is one of the few movies that I was introduced to. Because a lot of things I had to discover on my own. Because, like, nobody was there to show it to me. This is one of the movies that I was introduced to.
By
my stepmom.
Really?
She knew that I was into stupid, silly Monty Python stuff. And she would always say things like, "Would you like some warm milk? Some Ovaltine?" And I had no idea what she was talking about. And so one day we rented it, and she's like, "Well, I think you'll like this. I think it's really fun. It's in black and white, though, but I think you'll..." All right, I'll watch it. Instantly, I was like, this movie's incredible.
Yep. It's
silly. It's very silly. And the more times you watch it, the more details you catch of the silliness. But yeah, I was like, oh my God, this is...
How old were you? Do you remember? Have an idea?
Maybe 10, 11, 12, somewhere in there.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen this movie many times.
Yeah. We have a certain acquaintance, Jeff, who's also seen this movie many times.
Yeah, well, we do sometimes send quotes to each other from this. Yeah.
It's a very quotable film.
Oh, endlessly quotable.
Brooks considers this the best film that he has directed, but only the 3rd funniest after Blazing Saddles and The Producers.
I would definitely agree with the best directed, just for the cinematography alone.
The fellow we were talking to last night said he preferred Blazing Saddles more.
Yeah, with us like a very close second.
Yeah. And it's like right under.
It is hard to... I mean, those two are...
Yeah, it's neck and neck.
It's neck
they're
and neck, yeah.
So good, both of them.
And they came out like the same year.
Yeah.
So
very close.
Very close. Because I know they were on the set of Blazing Saddles whenever Wilder said, "Hey,
he pitched the idea.
We should do a Frankenstein movie."
And Mel's like, "What?
What?" I mean, they are ludicrous enough. Originally, they open themselves up perfectly to like a satire.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember your first exposure to the film, Brad?
Yeah, it was about the same time I started watching, The Shining and all of the other films that my wife has introduced me to.
More serious.
Oh, no, just like any film that's... Oh, have you seen this? Have you seen this? Just the greatest hits, basically.
Once you got over your fear of the spookiness?
Yeah, I think I did that with a lot of metal and angry teen energy.
Enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. I think that's where I got over the fear of the everything. But, no, I mean, it's probably like 2010-ish. Well, no, like 2009-ish. I say ish because I really don't know.
Right. I would say both times I've seen this have been within the last 5 years. Could be my guess.
We've watched it a couple times over the years for our... Which we haven't watched any spooky movies this year. It makes me sad. Oh, well, other than
makes me sad.
The one we just saw last night. But anyway, yeah, usually we do a lot of like Halloween movies throughout September, October, because October's not big enough, and when you're an adult, you're too busy.
This year being especially busy.
Oh my God, it won't stop. I don't know how we squeezed this episode in.
The original cut of this film was nearly twice as long as the final cut. And Wilder and Brooks felt that for every one joke that seemed to work, there were about 3 that did not, so they made a lot of cuts to get it down to where they felt they had the best overall version.
That was a good choice. While I think a lot of people love funny movies, there is a point when they stay too long.
Overly long comedies don't really work.
I agree.
Yeah. So it sounds like they just put together the greatest hits, and this worked. This is the result.
It sure did.
Yep. Unfortunately, most of Richard Hayden's role was cut in the final version. So it's kind of a bummer. Brooks and the cast had such fun making the film that Brooks added scenes to continue shooting. So that's kind of why there was so much footage for them to be able to cut.
I have heard that many times. It's like, well, we're having such a good time. Let's keep going.
Kind of would
problem to have.
Kind of would like to see a super cut of all the other stuff they cut just for kicks.
Sure.
I mean, I know there's a lot of deleted scenes and stuff like that on YouTube and stuff that you can watch.
It's amazing they survive. Because back then it wasn't like a thing.
Right.
It was just like you cut it and got rid of it.
Yeah, it's not like Angry Old Men where they put the bloopers at the end.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, Gene Wilder states that this is his favorite film that he had made, and it was his idea to run with the mispronunciation of Frankenstein.
I mean, it's again endlessly quotable. I mean, so we went to go to a pre-screening of the new Netflix Frankenstein.
The Guillermo del Toro one.
Yes, and of course we had to say Frankenstein. It's Frankenstein.
Oh yeah,
all night long.
You'd hear someone say it somewhere, and like, yeah,
Yep.
they got the memo too.
Yep. And as mentioned, Brooks insisted that Wilder get the top writing credit because he came up with the idea during the production of Blazing Saddles.
Wow.
It's very generous of him.
Yeah.
I mean, it's what he should do, but I mean, he has the higher credibility in Hollywood than Wilder does, so it's
Right.
I could totally understand why he'd be like, oh yes, this is mine. Good for him.
Yeah.
Very, very generous.
So Clement von, I guess we'll just say Frankenstein is uncredited as a villager, but he is a descendant of the House of Frankenstein, which is the namesake of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein book.
I remember reading that on IMDb, and I'm like, there's no way this is, like, there's an actual person descendant that's based on...
Yeah.
So I did some look. Nope, that's legit.
Because, I mean, Mary Shelley died in 1851.
And she wrote I think the novel was published in like 1818 or something like that. 1818, 1819, something like that.
Right. Pretty
She was very young.
Yeah. Brooks, as mentioned before, Brooks purposely shot the film similar to how James Whale shot Frankenstein and Bride of Frankenstein. Mm-hmm. Many wide shots, very little zooming in, and minimal camera movement effects.
Very simplistic style. Well, I mean, that's all you really had back then. But oh yeah,
it works.
It looks exactly like it comes out of the 30s.
Right.
Yeah.
Incredible.
I mean, again, it really tricks you. Like, you're watching it, it's black and white, but then Gene Wilder comes up and you're like, wait, what decade is this?
And some of the jokes and the words they use, like, wait a second, this wouldn't have been back then.
What kind of movie magic is this?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously putting on the Ritz, that scene.
Putting on the Ritz!
God, that's so good.
Which is probably the most famous scene.
Yeah.
And as referenced before, Ken Strickfaden still had all of the laboratory equipment used in Frankenstein from 1991 and Bride of Frankenstein from 1935 still in working order in his garage. Of all places, his garage.
Well, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to keep it in the kitchen.
I was going to say, you know, people with computers and stuff in the garage.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Then they build giant trillion-dollar companies.
True. Mm. When Brooks learned of this, he reached out to him to see if he could use the equipment. Strickfaden agreed, lent it all out to 20th Century Fox for use in the film, and personally took care to make sure it all worked properly. Brooks then gave him the credit in the film since Strickfaden was uncredited in the original films. And sounds recorded from that equipment were also used in Empire Strikes Back, Raiders of the Lost Ark, and Return of the Jedi.
That's so cool.
So it's like that equipment was just kept on giving the movie history to some other great films.
Yeah, because, well, 74 here, and you got the first Star Wars, so not too much past, right?
It wasn't in the first Star Wars.
Oh, okay.
Strikes Back in 81?
80.
80, and then...
So 6 years later?
Then Jedi's 83.
And then Raiders is 81.
Okay.
Okay, so 6 years later. Yeah.
So
that's not bad.
6 to 9 years.
Not bad.
Gift that keeps giving.
Mm-hmm. So Wilder felt that Brooks appearing in the film would ruin the illusion. So Brooks made only off-camera appearances using his voice as mentioned earlier, Howling Wolf, Frederick's grandfather, and the Shrieking Cat. Wilder then agreed to do the film because Wilder was not going to do the film if Brooks was going to have an on-screen presence.
And he does appear in a lot of his movies.
Yep. Pretty much all of them.
Just, yeah.
Which, I mean, kind of can't blame the guy. It's like, this is my movie. I want to have a bit part.
Well, I know a lot of directors have, like, kind of that signature touch where it's like, oh, like Hitchcock. Like, I have to make my little cameo. Although Hitchcock was like, people are watching the movie to see where I pop up. So he kind of got disillusioned with that for a little bit.
I mean, I kind of love that.
Oh, I do too.
It's like, here we go again. It's like with Tron. Where in
all roads lead back to Tron.
Yeah, where in Legacy, you got Daft Punk in the background, and then in Ares you have Reznor is one of the pilots in the I don't know what plane it is, but some kind of fighter jet.
Mm-hmm.
I love that stuff.
Well, it's like my favorite cameo of Hitchcock was, how is he going to put a cameo in a movie where the whole movie takes place on a lifeboat? He's on the back of a newspaper. It's
That's
genius.
good. Yeah,
That's genius.
Beautiful.
It was like a weight loss thing. It was like before and after, and it was him fat and him thinner.
Okay.
So on the back of a newspaper. Yeah.
Was it real him fat and real him thinner?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Also, one of his most underrated movies called Lifeboat.
I haven't seen it.
Takes place in 1944 during World War II.
Oh.
It's very World War II focused.
I see.
Love that movie. U-boat sinks a ship, people on lifeboat, and then they rescue another guy. Turns out it's the captain of the U-boat. What are you going to do when you have the German captain of the U-boat with a bunch of people who just got bombed by him?
I think I've seen this Twilight Zone.
It's very much like a Twilight Zone episode. Great.
Interesting. And as mentioned, Gene Hackman, who requested a role so he could try comedy, learned of the film from Gene Wilder, who was his friend, and I think they played tennis together.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He played the blind man for free. He had 4 days of shooting for about 4 minutes of runtime.
And does an amazing job.
Yeah.
That is by far my favorite scene.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. I mean,
There's so many great scenes, but that one is always...
Hackman ad-libbed the "I was gonna make espresso" at the end when the monster gets scared and leaves because of the flame and all line at the end of his scene, and it was the only take that they could use because neither he or the crew could keep from laughing during any of the other takes.
I hear that happen frequently.
Yeah, that's why it fades to black quickly.
Yes.
Yeah, and then of course the shifting hump gag on Igor's back was an ad-libbed gag from Feldman that he was playing on the cast and ended up added to the script after cast members finally noticed what he was doing.
I thought that was on the other side. What hump? Or his other great line about, I got a hunch, and points to it.
I like the scene where picking up the baggage, and there's like the big heavy suitcase. And little.
He starts to pick up the big one, and then it's like, oh nope, I go to the little one.
Come, walk this way.
This way. Oh gosh. Yeah, Feldman's "Walk This Way" line reportedly inspired Steven Tyler to write the Aerosmith hit "Walk This Way" after they saw the film. They were doing a little break from their tours performances and saw the film and was like, yeah, okay.
God, what a great scene. He even hands him the little tiny cane to walk down the steps.
Yes. Brooks originally thought the "Walk This Way" gag was too corny, but he ended up leaving it in after seeing the audience reaction during a screening.
It is so silly.
He's like, okay, it works.
It does.
I think that was the moment when I was a kid. I think that was the moment that I'm like, yeah, I'm going to love this movie. It's so silly. It's something out of Monty Python.
Mm-hmm. It is.
And Brooks also used variations of it in History of the World Part 1 and Robin Hood Men in Tights.
We're men in tights, tights.
Sticking with Feldman, he breaks the fourth wall 5 times.
It feels like more.
I know, because it seems like every scene he's in, he takes a look at the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's just because his eyes kind of go in slightly different directions, and I tried.
Well, normally I'm not big on the fourth wall breaking, but this movie, oh my god, so good.
It can be forgiven.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I like when Ryan Reynolds does it during like Deadpool or something.
And even with Deadpool, like that's kind of like his
thing.
Comic book shtick.
Yes.
Like it's what he does. So I dig it.
Mm-hmm.
Or Ferris Bueller.
Go home now.
Right. What?
The movie's over.
You're still here?
Why are you here?
Go home.
Yeah, I love how people say Marvel created the post-credit scene. I'm like, you haven't seen Ferris Bueller.
Right. You forgot all about Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Scene when Igor bites Elizabeth's animal wrap reportedly took the most takes to capture because Feldman kept ending up with hair in his mouth, which obviously the rest of the cast is just losing their shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's another one of the scenes. I don't know how they get through it.
Mm-hmm.
It turns out many times they didn't.
Yeah, I think that was, according to Brooks, one of the best and worst days of filming on this because so much hilarity and obviously frustration because having to redo take after take after take after take after take. But, as mentioned, they were having a great time.
It's a good problem to have.
Yeah, it is.
Because so many movie sets are not a good time.
Yep. Alright, we'll do one more. The first two skulls that were seen in the basement when Frederick and Inga go downstairs.
Showing the decomposition stages.
Yes. Were actual human skulls.
I kind of wondered about that.
Yeah, the third one was made for the film, I believe, by Brooks.
They looked pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I guess there's a reason.
Yeah. Again, the fourth one, obviously. Igor.
Yeah.
It was a nice little startle moment for them.
And they were most horrified at that one.
Yes.
Of course.
Gosh. All right, we're going to take a quick little break, and we will be right back after this wonderful message.
Are you ready for some candid photos? Are you ready for some joyful photos? Are you ready for some vibrant photos? Well, Terri Ann Photography is what you want then. Custom photography specializing in maternity, newborns, families, and high school seniors. You can't be you without being you. Fun, entertaining photo sessions on location with Terri Ann Photography. Call now and book your session today. 314-608-2137. Or you can email at terriannphotography.com. Also, don't forget to check out some of her awesome work on Facebook, Terri Ann Photography.
All right, folks, we are back and going to resume some of our little trivia and fun facts about the film, Young Frankenstein. Now, this is something that I didn't pay attention to, and that the clock strikes... When the clock strikes midnight, towards the opening scene, the clock chimes 13 times during that scene.
Never noticed.
No.
Nope.
I've never been one to sit and count things like that to see if something's askew.
Depends on the
Sometimes
movie.
I do.
Depends on the movie.
But not often.
Yeah. But it's
If there's anything that kind of tips me off to like something's a little... I'll pay attention to it, but most of the time, I don't notice.
When Wilder leans in to kiss Madeline Kahn in her bedroom, she ad-libbed the "no tongues" line.
Which is fitting, because earlier she's, no, don't kiss, no, don't touch, don't, no, my hair, no, my makeup, no.
All right. Which is...
So I have that as one of my little notes. Because if you have a significant other that likes to do the hair and the makeup and the nails and all the things, you kind of understand. Look, it kind of hit home.
Which it's funny that she would say that at that point, and then she's all over the monster at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
So it's a very night and day difference. This is really funny. Apparently Peter Boyle's the one that came up with his delivery of putting on the Ritz, since no one was sure what the monster should say or sound like.
Oh my god.
Which I think is the first time he spoke.
Yes.
He just grunted and moaned before. You don't expect that voice to come out of that monster.
a slightly higher pitched voice.
Yes. Yeah, and it's not enunciating very well.
No.
It's slightly slurring, high pitched, drug out.
Yeah, it's very exaggerated. Which that putting on the Ritz scene was an idea by Gene Wilder, and it actually almost did not make the movie because Brooks thought it would just detract from the fidelity of the rest of the film compared to the Universal horror films. Since Wilder fought so hard for the scene and argued for it, Brooks eventually caved, telling Wilder that if he had not fought for it, then the scene would have been wrong for the film. But since he fought so hard for it, he's like, it must work then.
You know, I can see Brooks' side of it because it is very
out of
place from the rest of the movie. That being said, it is hilarious.
It is very hilarious.
It's also interesting that, you have this director that actually listens.
Yes.
And
very collaborative.
Yeah.
Not a power trip.
No.
Maybe that's the difference between more dramatic versus comedic.
Maybe.
Because comedy is hard.
Yeah.
What's funny to one person isn't to another.
Yeah, it's subjective, and sometimes it's lightning in a bottle.
Yeah.
See Ghostbusters.
So many ad-lib things. That's what makes the movie. On the other hand, there's other ad-lib movies that just do not work.
See
other Ghostbusters.
Other Ghostbusters.
Yes.
We'll leave it at that.
Yeah. Sticking with Peter Boyle, greenish face makeup was used on Boyle to make his features more prominent in black and white, which I believe is a technique used in the original Frankenstein movie.
And honestly, not just that, but like a lot of silent movies had a lot of weird color makeups. Obviously, they're not going to show up on the black and white film, but the colors do make weird, different shades in black and white that you wouldn't expect. So, I mean, I've seen pictures of black and white stars with like screen makeup on, and it's borderline clown makeup with some of the colors. They got like purples and greens and reds, but it's all to get different shades for the black and white.
Yeah, I think
it's very fitting with that they would. Plus, I mean, that was the same makeup that was used on the original Frankenstein monster, so they were trying to match it, which looks great.
Is that part of the reason why he always would appear green in like a cartoon or something?
Yeah, because originally it was a green makeup for.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's also kind of another reason why, if you look at the Munsters, there was the TV show, which was black and white. Then there were some movies that were in color.
Yep.
And it's weird seeing the Munsters in color compared to black and white.
Very. Plus, they recast Marilyn.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah. Which, as far as I know, she's still alive. I think she is.
I thought so.
I know Butch Patrick is. But Al Lewis, Fred Gwynn, Yvonne DiCarlo were all gone. Yeah. So, there you go.
Yeah. I do enjoy the Munsters.
I kind of like them better than the Addams Family.
I do too.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
For quite a while on Pluto, they have a Universal Monsters channel, and half the day is Munsters.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, if you're not watching Pluto by now, you need to.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of great free stuff on there.
Well, and they change up some of the stuff. I mean, for last year they had a Godzilla channel.
Godzilla comes and goes fairly often. There's also a Bond channel that comes and goes. Usually it's gone, but occasionally it's
got a lot of good sci-fi. Got a lot of comedy.
Yeah.
And it's all free.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Create an account if you want to save your channels.
Highly recommended, honestly.
Oh, the last time they they've been a little more aggressive with creating the account. They wouldn't let me do much without creating the account. So I'm like, all right, fine. I guess I'll save my stuff now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Why not?
For the best.
Yeah.
A plastic head was created to look exactly like Peter Boyle using fake teeth, brain tissue, and a light to create the glowing effect when the monster is being brought back to life. I mean, it was kind of a neat effect for this. I mean, it would have been much different had it been in 1931.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, technology has advanced in 43 years.
Quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because some of that original makeup in the 30s was not very actor-friendly.
No.
In fact, Boris Karloff, I know for sure in the first one, I don't remember, maybe in the second and third one he did too, he would just like go home in the makeup because it was so much of a time process and painful to put on and take off that he would just leave the makeup on and after work. So here he is driving home on the freeway, and people are looking over at him like, "What is that?" Like,
now he knows how Herman Munster felt.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, brother. Oh, man. Peter Boyle had on a hot pad on his lap, as well as he held a fake thumb with alcohol in it during his scenes with the blind man to protect himself.
I really wondered how he did that thumb.
Yeah.
Because that thumb's on fire.
Yeah. And apparently there were a lot of takes with that as well, due to makeup issues, something like that. And I think Mel Brooks had to do some of the stand-in for that. That's what I'd read.
Interesting.
Like, okay. Boyle also met his wife Lorraine when she visited the set to write an article about the movie for Rolling Stone magazine.
I did read that somewhere.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Love.
Never know when you're going to meet that person.
Nope. So there are some conflicting reports as to why Brooks took the film from Columbia Pictures to 20th Century Fox. One is that Columbia was opposed to the film being in black and white, which is like you're defeating the whole purpose if you're denying that. Then the other is because Columbia was unwilling to increase the budget from $1.75 million. According to producer Michael Gruskoff, he says the movie was because of the budget issue.
I did watch a little of the commentary that's on the Blu-ray, and Mel Brooks was saying budget was a big concern.
Yeah.
That was because they were like, yeah, we're only going to give this much. And he's like, well, we can't make a movie for that. Can you do any better? And they're like, well, we don't want to do any better because we have no faith in this. And he goes, okay, well, I'm just going to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Legit concern.
Yeah.
But I do know, like, black and white at that time was... You don't do black and white at that time.
No, it was all color.
I mean, even Psycho in 1960, like, nobody was releasing big, well-known movies in 1960 in black and white, much less 1974.
Yeah. I mean, once Wizard of Oz went from black and white essentially to color.
Oh, the days were numbered.
Yeah.
I mean, I know 40s were mostly black and white still, but boy, by the 50s, it's pretty much almost all color.
Yeah.
I mean, if you had, unless you were like a super low budget.
Right. They couldn't afford color.
Yeah, and a lot of those just aren't going to be seen because, well, it's not color. Why would I waste my time?
Right. Cloris Leachman did her own makeup for her Frau character and decided on having the wart on her chin. She told Brooks the wart was for character.
It's perfect.
It is.
It is the perfect addition.
It just stands out.
It does.
The origin of Kemp's wooden arm is in a deleted scene, which is included on later DVD releases. In that scene, Kemp mentions that Frankenstein's grandfather's monster ripped off the arm.
Which is fitting, because, I mean, Son of Frankenstein, the third original one, like, there was a character like Kemp with the fake arm. I mean, it's pulled straight out of that movie.
Yeah, it's like continuity.
Yeah, like, this movie could be a legit sequel to the original Universal movies, just because there's so many elements. I mean, sure, they took elements out of them, but there's nothing to say it couldn't fit into the same universe.
Mm-hmm. And this kind of stood out to me as well, that Mary Shelley was a co-winner of the 1975 Hugo Award for Best Dramatic Presentation, since she was credited as a co-writer on the film, even though she'd been dead since 1851, as mentioned earlier. She won an award.
120 plus years later, why not?
Yep. 124 years later, he won it. Still winning awards.
Still winning awards.
How about that?
Why not?
Yeah. I didn't really have many questions about the film. I mean, yeah, I had some notes with some quotes and things like that in here, but I, like you, was surprised that there's apparently a spin-off series in the works as of September of 25.
I know there's been a lot of rumors for years. Sequel, spin-off, remake, like many years. Like this always pops up periodically, and I know there was a musical.
Yes. I mean, it didn't last too long, but
no.
It's hard to recreate this, I would think. And
I mean, anything you do is going to be a pale imitation, so why bother?
Yeah, this is one of those that you just let it be its own thing.
Lightning in a bottle.
Yes. How can you improve upon something like this?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
The only other question I have is about that scientific demonstration. I mean, I know it's like a classic comedy trope to throw tomatoes.
Right.
But, like, who brings all those veggies to the scientific demonstration?
Right. Like throwing heads of lettuce.
Yeah.
And all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, like that. I mean, I know it's like a classical comedy thing, but I always wonder who's bringing their veggies.
Who's bringing the sack of tomatoes?
Who's bringing the sack of tomatoes?
Because it wasn't just a couple of the attendees. It was
a lot of them.
Yes. Pretty much all of them were chucking stuff up there, which was obviously hilarious. Yeah, I didn't realize that Mel Brooks and Gene Wilder had worked together so much.
I often forget.
Yeah, starting with the producers in '67.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's interesting how so many of them kind of all worked together on similar projects. And
I mean, I'd say it's kind of like the Adam Sandler stuff.
Yeah, kind of.
There's a few of them, like they kind of have like their little group of people that they like to work with.
Mm-hmm.
I like the loyalty.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you know what you're going to get. So,
oh, look at Christopher Nolan.
Yeah.
If you want to talk a little more serious, he has a group of people that show up in quite a bit of his films. So,
you know, the opening scene of the skeleton pulling back on the box at the beginning was quite humorous.
Kind of lets you know early what you're getting involved in.
Right. Don't expect a serious drama.
No.
And the drawing that he's doing at the beginning looked like a soft serve ice cream cone, I thought. I was like, looks like an ice cream cone there.
I could see that. Kind of makes me want to get some ice cream now.
yeah, we talking McDonald's ice cream or Jenny's? Hope for Jenny's, I guess.
I won't say no to any ice cream at this point.
No. It all sounds good.
It all sounds good. The one that's in front of me.
Mm-hmm. Like a pizza or a beer.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, please.
Yes.
Yeah, we mentioned Igor using the cane and then giving Fred the cane after meeting. It was kind of funny.
Yes. Yeah. And I love how Frederick's, like, he does the thing with a cane and then he kind of looks at it like, what am I doing? And then hands him back.
Right. I like the quote, "What knockers?"
Oh, thank you, head doctor.
Yeah.
They are very large, circular door knockers. Like that that's a serious set of metal.
Mm-hmm. I will say Terri Garr looks good in this film.
Yes.
She really does.
Yes. And she really uses that German accent to her advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Roll in the hay.
Would you like to roll in the hay? I beg your pardon? Roll, roll, roll in the hay.
And the wagon jerks and they fall in, and it's like, that's great. Like, if you didn't know that was Cloris Leachman, it would be the makeup she did was well done.
Oh, yeah, because I remember being a kid watching Mary Tyler Moore and seeing her on there, and then I saw this, and I had no idea it was the same person for a long time. I think it's the wart.
Mm. Yeah.
It must be it.
Right. Just the simple little warts, the disguise.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Clark Kent's glasses.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Who are you? And the horse is making noise each time her name is said. Just, I mean, I know it's just a few times each in the film, but it works every time.
Oh, yeah. And then the one time that Marty Feldman's like, Blucher. Just to do it. Just
right.
And then gets a kick out of it.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, he had such great lines, you know. Could be worse. How? Could be raining. And it proceeds to rain. Because I think at that point they're moving the body, aren't they?
Getting ready to.
Okay.
They just dug the hole, was pulling it out. Oh, it's dirty work. Well, it could be worse. Could be raining. Proceed to rain.
I think we've all been there before.
Yep.
Yeah.
You never say those things.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, geez, here we go. Mentioned already about Inspector Kent moving his right hand and arm around the way that he does. Very dramatic. Very intentional.
Also enjoy the where they meet and they're got the dead body and he's got the dead hand sticking out.
Yes.
So he's pretending it's his hand. Oh, you're chilled to the bone. Well, yes, it's very cold out. It's You need to get near a fire. Yes, I will do that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Playing charades while the monster chokes Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Abby normal instead of abnormal.
Another very quotable.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Abby someone. Abby normal.
It was still just, again, surprised at seeing Gene Hackman as the blind man because you do not recognize him.
No.
It's like you look at it and you're like,
He looks familiar.
yeah.
He sounds familiar.
But now the visual, the beard, I guess it just really sets it off. It's like, wow, okay.
Mm-hmm. It's amazing how much a beard can just change your whole face.
Right? It's a disguise.
Yeah.
And then the other thing that I've got down here that just Elizabeth really enjoyed the monster and their times together. Like 7 times.
You men are all the same. 7 or 8 quick ones, and you're off to boast with the boys. Oh, I think I love him.
Yeah, it's kind of funny how after they do their little personality transfer or whatever, like, yeah, that was good. So what did
what did you get?
Right. Yeah, because like during the whole movie, Frederick is kind of hesitant to her advances. You would say, like he wants to, but he's like, no, he's engaged.
And meanwhile, the one he's engaged to doesn't seem to have much interest in him much.
Right. All right, Brad, what are some of the things you got wrote down here? Any cars?
Oh, there's
Just a wagon?
maybe a wagon.
What model year was that?
I don't know. It doesn't have a motor.
No keys to start that ignition.
Nope.
Okay,
Oh, not that motor. I feel like we've already talked about a lot of my stuff. I mentioned how the black and white really makes it feel a lot older, which, again, it works. I'm glad that it's in black and white. I don't think this works if it's in color. Or not as well, right? Like, it would still work, but just not as well. Back to the beginning of the movie with the whole lipstick and the hair and the dress and the nails right before he hops on the train. That bit's pretty funny because I've kind of been there. This one kind of pops in. It was a quote. So the reason it's funny is because of a game called Destiny. And he's like dreaming or something, and he's like, Destiny, Destiny, no escaping Destiny, or that's for me. And that would be uttered like 5 times a night while we play Destiny 7 times a week.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot. It's like, oh, well, we're playing this other game. You guys want to play Destiny? Jeff, Destiny, Destiny, no escape. Yeah, so I was introduced to that pretty early.
Hey.
Let's see. Oh, in the beginning of the movie, he didn't want anything to do with like his grandfather's work, but that
doesn't even want to be the same pronunciation.
Nothing.
Right.
That
Totally
gets flipped quickly. I don't know if I missed the beat on that, but it's just like, whoop, oh, never mind, we're making a monster. Okay.
Yeah, it's like he reads that one note in the notebook or the journal, and that's it.
It's almost like I can do this. All right, well, let's do this.
And of course, the espresso line.
Yes.
Classic.
Yes. Because, I mean, it's so out of place for that time period.
Very.
That it's supposed to be it.
Not quite sure espresso was a thing.
All right, Justin.
Oh, yeah, whenever people look at it and they think, oh, it's just a spoof of the Frankenstein. No, like they're taking whole plot elements and whole things out of the movies. Like, sure, a lot of it's out of the first Frankenstein, but then you have some Bride of Frankenstein elements, especially with Madeline Kahn's makeup with the hair and
right towards the end.
And there's some of that in there. Son of Frankenstein has the Kemp character, like that's straight out of the third one. Even to a lesser extent, Ghost of Frankenstein, where you have like the mind transfer with the, that's the one that gets real Looney Tunes, where Igor's mind goes into the monster. So you have Lon Chaney as the monster in the monster makeup, having Bela Lugosi's voice coming out of him Yeah, that's the real Looney Tunes one. But that was the other son of Frankenstein in that one. But they take all these elements out of the original Universal Monster movies and then they make a comedy, but they're like doing an actual sequel justice. It's shocking. This could literally be like, once you get kind of in that era, they are silly B movies, especially as they go forward because the monster's no longer the main character. This could be a legit sequel to the original movies. It's incredible. The fact that they could use the original equipment just kind of solidifies it almost.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, I also enjoy Mr. Hilltop. Some of the like doing the reflex and the things he's saying, and
yes.
I just why you mother grubbing bastard. Give him an extra $1. Let's see. There's a line that's in the movie that like I said, I don't know how many times I've seen this movie. I've seen it many, many times, and I always discover something new, which for me is always a good sign of a good movie. It's like Back to the Future. There's always little details that you pick out every time. And here, it's this time I watched, was wherever Cloris Leachman's going up the steps, she says, "Stay close to the candles. The stairs can be treacherous." And they're not even lit. I guess I never paid attention to that before.
But then you get to his room, and the candles are clearly lit.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, this has got to be a funny, right?
Yeah, it's right. And then you have the scene with the little girl, which I always forget about, and then I see it, and I'm like, it's the little Maria scene from the original Frankenstein, where he throws her into the pond. Because, they're floating the flowers, and I have no flowers left. Oh, I'll throw you in. Oh, you don't float. That scene only really works as a funny... If you remember that scene... Mm-hmm. And the fact that, where's Maria? Where is she? Where's she? Oh, no, where? And, of course, she gets flung through the window and ends up in bed. It's kind of funny, but it's really funny if you remember, like, oh, yeah, he kills her in the original movie.
Right.
And, yeah. Whenever you go back and watch the originals, and then you watch this after, you really pick up on how genius this movie is. Mm-hmm. Which is why I tend to watch this movie once or twice a year, every year, at a minimum.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, Frederick gives a pretty passionate speech as Igor and Inga are raising the platform up to start the charge and everything like that.
Yeah, and does anyone make a more believable yelling than Gene Wilder? I don't know of many actors who do great comedic yelling.
Right. Yeah, I mean, what he does even in, like, Willy Wonka.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Good day, sir.
I said good day.
It's like...
You lose. You get nothing. Good day, sir.
Meanwhile, you have the opposite with his character Blazing Saddles, who's very
mellow,
quiet and mellow.
Very chill, relaxed.
The common clay. Morons.
It's like he's so versatile.
Yeah.
So versatile. That scene where he was giving his passionate speech, I think that would have been a good moment between him and Igor of, power, give more power or something like that. Mm-hmm. If Igor, I have the power or something like that. Mm-hmm. No, just kind of funny.
Feeding into the "it's alive" trope from the original.
Yeah.
Do like a new version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it would have worked. I mean, some missed opportunity there.
Yeah.
But no, this is definitely a film that's worth rewatching multiple times.
And I swear, every time you watch it, you'll see some... Because comedies of the 70s, 80s had a lot of subtle gags. Mm-hmm. Like Airplane. a lot of background stuff.
Yes.
There's a lot of, and this kind of falls right in there where, like, you keep watching it, you'll see
something else you're
something
like,
else.
I don't remember seeing that before.
Mm-hmm. Plus the music cue. Dun, dun, dun. Which became, like, an iconic meme now.
Yep.
Especially with the little rodent.
Yep.
I guess it was a Japanese game show that originally came from, but it turns around with that music cue.
It was extremely familiar.
Oh, yeah. Every time I hear that now, I just start laughing because I just think of that meme.
Mm-hmm.
It's so overly dramatic. Which, there was the one time whenever it played, and you see the painting of the Baron Frankenstein smiling.
Yes.
And it's like every time you see it, like there's a different facial expression. Again, it's a nice subtle detail.
Yeah. It's like something you would expect in the Haunted Mansion.
There's another, it was a mouse hunt.
Oh.
Where the like sometimes they'd like show it and it would be like a different, the painting would have a different smile.
Oh, there's a movie I haven't seen in quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a red movie poster, I think. Mouse Hunt.
I don't know. It's been a while.
I know it's a warm color.
Yeah.
Nathan Lane.
Yep. I think that's the same movie I'm thinking of.
Uh-huh. With a small Christopher Walken role as the exterminator.
But that would be interesting.
Oh yes.
I mean, if it's anything like the exterminator from Arachnophobia.
A little slightly different, but relatable.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, John Goodman's so good on that.
Goodman's also good in Big Lebowski.
Oh, yeah.
Walter.
Oh, yeah. You didn't think I was going to roll out here naked, did you? I'm going to stay here and finish my coffee. It's free country.
Yeah, I think now that we've done Young Frankenstein, I think we need to also do Blazing Saddles as well sometime.
I mean, it's
agree.
kind of a companion piece.
Yes. Gosh. It was a good pairing with Wilder and Brooks.
Mm-hmm.
They work well together.
Oh, yeah. It's a gift that keeps giving.
Mm-hmm. You really appreciate, and you watch Gene Wilder interviews. He just seems like a very humble, nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like I watched a clip of him with Conan O'Brien from years ago, of course, and Wilder just seemed very gracious that Conan had him on the show.
Mm-hmm.
And he's giving him praise and all this stuff, and it's like, I'm seriously the happiest I've been in my life. It's like, wow, for everything that he'd been through with losing his wife.
Oh, yeah. Gilda Radner.
Mm-hmm.
One of the great comedic actresses.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely gone too soon.
Yeah, which Madeline Kahn, I think, also died of cervical cancer, I think it was. Isn't that what Gilda Radner died of? Yeah, so it was like they both died of the same thing so many years apart. So I think Madeline Kahn died in like 99, something like that. Like she had a role on some show, I forgot what it was at the end. Man.
That is kind of a common trait with a lot of those. Well, I shouldn't say a lot of some of those comedic actors. Well, John Candy was like that too. Mm-hmm. Very quiet, very humble, very, I won't say reserved, but didn't really want to be out in the spotlight that much.
Yeah. Kind of an introvert.
Kind of introverted,
way, but
it's like when you're on camera, you're on. But when you're off camera, it's like, no,
I'm just a normal person.
Just a normal person, do my own thing, very quiet.
Yeah, family man, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but no. If you have not seen Young Frankenstein, definitely recommend viewing.
Do yourself a service.
Yeah. Because, boy, it sure does hold up.
Yes.
51 years later.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Yeah, I guess it is.
Yep. 51 years old as the time we record this. And it does not drag on for an hour and 46 minutes.
Mm-mm.
Nope, it's a very quick... It's like some of my favorite comedy movies where it's like each scene is like a bit. Mm-hmm. And it's just like bit after bit after bit. And you just kind of string them together and they kind of tell a story.
Right.
Those are some of my favorites.
It's like a sketch comedy show, but it's all about the same topic.
Yep. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. They're all just like sketches, kind of all pieced together to tell a story. Just this one is, especially if you're familiar with Universal movies, it kind of takes that and like, okay, what can we do that makes this ridiculous? Mm-hmm. Let's put a musical number with tap dancing in the middle of it.
Right. No, but that's about all I've got for this classic film. Anything else you would like to leave the listeners with?
Putting on the Ritz.
I want to go back and rewatch it now.
Right.
Even though I literally just watched it the other day.
Well, you said 1 or 2 times a year.
I do. Yeah.
Plenty of October left, kind of.
Yeah, we're midway. Over midway is at this point. But no, I hope everybody enjoyed this episode. And again, like I said, if you have not seen Young Frankenstein, definitely do so. And check out other Mel Brooks and Gene Wilder classics. 'Cause boy, there's sure a bunch of them.
Mm-hmm.
I need to watch The Producers. I've never seen it.
Same.
Surprise.
I hate to say it, I don't know that I have either.
Wow.
I know.
That's a rare one.
I know.
Wow. Yeah.
Jeez. Okay.
I will say I don't think Mel Brooks has made a bad movie. But I will say one that I would definitely point to that I wish more people would, especially if you're a Hitchcock fan, High Anxiety. Mm. It's a North by Northwest spoof.
Oh.
Well, North by Northwest and Vertigo.
Mm.
Oh.
Would you suggest watching those 2 films before High Anxiety?
I would say anything that's like a parody of, watch the original first and then the parody, then you get more out of it.
Okay.
Because he has like High Anxiety. Vertigo, he has Vertigo. So it's,
Okay. So like Lethal Weapon, then Loaded Weapon.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love Loaded Weapon. Man, somebody please suggest that to us. We need to watch this.
Yes.
So we can see Tim Curry in a Girl Scout outfit.
There you go.
Wilderness girls.
All right. Again, thank everybody for listening. Would like to thank Stark Roofing, M&J Creations for being our title and studio sponsors, and of course Mike Jones of the Lions Den Podcast Network. Again, send us your feedback via email to contact@backtothepastpod.com and let us know what you would like to hear us talk about, whether it's music or toys or TV shows or other movies or anything else that you can think of.
Old commercials.
Oh, there's plenty of those out there.
That is one of our biggest hobbies.
Mm-hmm. We watch some every time before we record.
We sure do.
About an hour and a half's worth.
It gets you in the right headspace.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Well, that does it for this episode of the Back to the Past podcast. We hope you have enjoyed this, and subscribe and tell friends. And we will talk to you next time when we get back from the past.
Wait! Where are you going? I was going to make a podcast.
The Lions Den Podcast Network, powered by Stark Roofing. With over 45 years of experience in the roofing and exteriors industry, Stark Roofing is a local, family-owned and operated company that provides excellent customer service and workmanship. Let's Start Roofing. Bring your home back to life. You can give them a call at 636-671-0045 and tell them Spanky sent you. Stark Roofing, proud title sponsor of the Lion's Den Podcast Network and this amazing podcast presentation.